Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're covering all the rest of the stuff in the update that I haven't covered yet because we've had too much stuff going on with all the events and stuff. So we have the new artifact, we have the Field of Stars constellations and the dimensional keys. There's actually some other Field of Stars constellations which are really nice in there as well. And then we also have the Oak Inn change, which is really convenient unless you haven't got anyone placed in the Oak Inn yet, like on this account, then it bugs out and it kind of sucks. On top of that, we are going to pop a few summons. We don't have many, but on this account, I'm really trying to use the summons as I get them because in this early stage, it's really, I really need to progress. So we're going to pop a few summons as well. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so we'll kick it off with the new mage artifact. Something about arcane, I can't remember what it's called. Warden of the Arcane. So the effect of it, when damage is dealt to enemies, an additional 160 or 190 if you upgrade it, percent damage is also dealt to them, can be used against the same enemy every 12 seconds. So it doesn't sound crazy. When you're only getting that extra 160 every 12 seconds, I mean, if you do an AoE, I guess you're hitting all of them for the extra damage, but 160% isn't like a massive, or 190% isn't like a massive game-changing value. Maybe with something like an Iron's Burst, it could be alright because you get that extra bit of damage when he does that might push them over the edge. I don't know how I feel about this one for the effect. However, do note that it does have haste as one of the main stats. Now, it's a low level of haste, having 2 haste on that compared to when we look at a base level Jura's Call, it has 8 haste, so you're not going to get the same effect out of it. But obviously, due to the fact that Jura's Call does have diminishing effects on its thing, you don't want to use too many of them. This gives you another thing that can mess around with your turn order of a character by having that haste on it as a base stat. But I don't know how impactful it's going to be. We'll have to wait till we get it on the main account and test it out. But also get some defense and some attack on it too. The attack is going to be nice as well. When we look at something like the blade at base, only gets 5% attack. So we're getting a good chunk of attack out of it. That gets crit, obviously. So, I mean, the attack on it in its own isn't too bad. This one does have 6%. I still much prefer the Windbinder personally for most situations, but hey, I'm probably just completely wrong and this will be completely meta and I will eat my words, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but we'll have to wait and see. Moving on from that, I think we're just going to do some summons straight away because I just want to get them out of the way and hopefully we can get something nice. Let's pop this one. Good old Ogie. What a man. I need to get to chapter 16 so I can use these Stargaze tickets. We got 10 pulls. Let's go. So we really want a Stitchy here. We would really appreciate a Stitchy. The reason I'm doing the summons now is because I got to log over to my free-to-play account. To check out the rest of the stuff. So just get these out of the way. Okay, Stitchy. Be a Stitchy. Cecilia. Okay, first Cecilia. Not too bad. I can throw her in some boss fights now and, you know, save my twins. So I'm actually happy with that. That's cool. Can we please get another one? Can we please get another one? I don't know where this 4th Stitchy is going to come from. He does not want to become mythic. Stitchy does not want to become mythic on this account. Anyway, moving on from that. Like I said, I was just hoping you guys could bring me some luck and you didn't. The Oak Inn. Now, the Oak Inn, we'll jump over to my free-to-play account and take a look at it. It works really nicely on accounts where you have your own Oak Inn because all your friends are just sitting there at the first floor and you can collect all the gifts. However, if you're like me and I normally go and visit friends on this account because I don't have my own inn set up yet, okay, it's working. It's working now. It used to, yesterday when I was testing it, it would crash the game every time I tried to collect something from people. So that is good that it still works over here. We can still collect. And this is definitely something, if you're not up to having an Ascended Hero in the Oak Inn, definitely go in and do that every day. Completely worth it. So that's fixed. It works. I'm going to jump over to my free-to-play account and show you the rest of the stuff over there. Okay, here we are on the free-to-play account. Like I said, the Oak Inn, if we go here, we jump into it, and if you do have your own Oak Inn setup, it's as simple as this. It is so much easier than going through friends. Some days, like, I just couldn't even be bothered on some accounts, like, doing it, so I just skip it, but there's such good rewards, and the fact that it's that easy now to collect them, and then they just mosey on off. I like Saurus's Walk. It looks pretty cool. Look at him. Anyway, that is a nice one. That is a great quality of life that I'm pumped they put into the game. The next thing we wanted to look at is going to be the library, and that is the Field of Stars and the Obsidian Finch. So this one is a wicked tree. I absolutely love it. Gives Elite Plus and higher non-factional gear a chance to attain the bonus when acquired, chance plus 25%. So let's go to that, complete that. Really nice. And then the cool thing is you get another 25%, and then you'll get another 25%, and then you'll get another 25%. So ascend 240 floors in all of the towers of Asperia to unlock the Burning Plume, yada, yada, yada. So if you get to 240 in all of them, basically you do not get factionless gear the way I understand it, because you're getting 25% for each one. So I just need to ascend to floor 160 in all of the towers of Asperia, and I get to unlock that. And then so on and so forth. But like the percentage chance increase is really nice. And like I said, for people once you get further in, I know it really sucks when you're a new player and you don't have this and you get factionless gear. It still sucks. But hey, at least it eases off through progression. I really like that feature. The next one we're going to look at is tier 2 stones have a chance to be converted into stone choice chests. Man, that's a word tie. Which acquired via AFK rewards, yada, yada, yada. So basically it's saying anytime from AFK rewards, when you get one of those tier 2 stones, instead of just being like a ranger, mage, an agility, intellect, leather, cloth, or plate. Dude, I got confused for a sec. Instead of being one of the 3 types of gear, it's a chest and you can choose which one, which I really like, helps ease up. In the early stages when you start getting them, before you reach 400 of the King's Tower, it's not too much of a stress because you're going to be upgrading everything. But then once you get past that, having the chance to get these select chests is really nice, because then you can just obviously narrow down on the exact things you're trying to build. So once again, another really good constellation in there for quality of life and just ease of frustration. And then we have this one, acquiring dimensional keys allows for dimensional heroes and their fused counterpart heroes to be placed in the same formation. This is going to give us 1 key. As you can see, you need to possess 15 ascended or higher tiered heroes to unlock. I think that is a good starting point. I know some people may be annoyed that it takes too long to get there, but I think that keeps the balance in it. But for people who are at the stage of multi-boss battles, probably going to have around that 15. So then it's going to be a nice convenience for you going forward. If they made it like have 1 ascended hero, then you could kind of abuse it. Like people who are, 1 240 hero and the rest are at 200, they could have 2 240. So it would break the balance of the game, in my opinion, if they made this too easily accessible. So I feel like that 15 is a good sweet spot. If we look at my account over here, because it's really only that and in PvP. So if we look at my account here, like I can probably push King's Tower a bit further, maybe to 350, maybe a little bit further. But I'm only on chapter 26. So by the time I get into those 30s, I'm going to have that available to me, which just eases up on the stress of trying to build teams in that sense. Not even to use them in the exact same team, just be able to use them in separate formations in that same battle is where it's going to be really impactful, in my opinion. So absolutely pumped to see how that goes. Was there anything else? And then the dimensional keys, I can't actually display it, but I think you're going to go into the Temple of Ascension and then equip the keys through here, I believe it said. But once again, I can't display that right now because I don't actually have them. But if it's anything too complicated, I will cover it in a video in the future once it drops on global servers. But I think it's going to be fairly self-explanatory. You choose the hero, you equip the key to them, and then that hero and its linked one can both be in the same formation. Fairly simple. Anyway, guys, I think that just about covers everything that I missed from the update. Just a short video. We will have more stuff coming out. Obviously, we got the trials for what's his face. The trials for Wrestling, the Arena of Trials. I'll get that guide out. We've got the new Voyage of Wonders coming out. There's a lot of stuff going on, so there'll be plenty of videos over the next couple of days. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.